Hello everyone, welcome to Chaudhary Data Work channel. Today I am here with a new video that is Introduction on Data Modeling. This particular video is going to be a very introductory video on data modeling, that what it is, what are its key elements, and what are the techniques into the data modeling. All these things we will be watching on introductory level into this particular video. So let's get started with the video. Before going directly jumping to the data modeling, let me recap the things which I covered up previously. So this was the introduction of data warehousing, in which of course there is the major role or the major activity in data warehousing, that is of data modeling. Although it starts with extraction of data, transformation and then loading of data. After that it goes into data modeling, where this data modeling is nothing but the blueprint of how data should be structured and organized to meet the need of organization. That means, suppose in any business, just take an example that you are having uh, a store in which you are keeping your details of customer, then the product and the order the customers have done. So this particular scenario is very normal into our day-to-day life, right? So this particular scenario, when we are organizing the data, that means organizing the customers data, product data, order data, all these things, this organization is only called as data modeling. This organization of this data can be done in multiple ways, right now what I can show you is that we have splitted the customer table, product table, and then again the order table, but it may vary depending on the situation, depending on the entities and attributes available into the business. All these entities and attributes which I am right now naming, I will be explaining you ahead in this video. So before that, let's jump to main level of data modeling. This what this level is even. So data modeling, when suppose you are standing into the layman business, suppose now in that business, definitely you need to first understand, gather the information from the business team, right? That what all, even you may say that conceptual level data it is over there into the business. So there are multiple levels with which it is iterated over, and then the finally the data model is getting created for a particular business. Suppose in this particular one, for the store business, we can see that we are having three tables: customer, product, and order. With these three tables only, with these attributes only, the data will be captured, whatever getting generated into that particular business. So it may vary depending on the different type of businesses. So how that may be formed, this data model can be formed, it is getting formed on the iteration, or you may say that on the three phases of data modeling, you may say, or creation of data modeling. Three phases. First one is the conceptual one, in which what it is focuses on, it is focusing on identifying entities, attributes, relationship between them. So what now entities and attributes are? So in this particular customer, you can see that we are having customer, this particular table, product, this particular table, order, this particular table. So customer, product, and order are the entities here, and ID1, name, email, phone in the customer table, it is the attribute here. So all these things are gathered into this particular level, that is conceptual level. It's nothing here technical on this particular level. This is getting generated, this conceptual level data model is getting generated on the very first site. That means high level of view of entire data system without technical details getting created. Now here it comes a new term, that is data model is represented by entity relationship diagram. That is a rough diagram, you may say, in layman term. I will be explaining in detail going ahead into some next video that what entity relationship diagram is and how we can even create them. So with ERD, we are jotting down our whole conceptual level data model onto some notebook. After that, it comes the logical level of data modeling. It's you may say it's all these are things, whatever conceptual, logical, and then physical. These are the philosophy of creating a data model. It's not like that you need to create it in this process only, but yeah, it's a best practice, or you may say a general practice with which it is getting created. That means data model is getting created. First, conceptual level it already done. After that, it comes to logical level, which is more detailed, and you may say that it's a more technical part of the model. Whatever it is getting created onto the conceptual level, the detail of those things are getting catched up here, you may say gathered over here, and detailed level information and the mapping getting created into this logical level. After that, it's a physical layer it comes, or the physical level it comes, which is nothing but the final phase where we just whatever we created onto the logical level, the technical details of the data model, we are dumping that whatever we have created into the logical level into some database. That is whole about this level of the data modeling. It's nothing of you may say that practical use, but yeah, definitely it's philosophical at philosophical level, and you may say that at a general practice it is getting done. That first conceptually your data model is generated, then logically, then physically. Now another you may say that another topic into this whole data modeling is that what are key elements of the data model. So you can see there are approximately 6 key elements. I have written it down, that are entities, attributes, relationship, keys, data types, and schema. So starting with the entities and attributes, I already covered up that customer, product, and order. These 3 tables suppose into your business are. So customer, product, and order will be your entities. For customer, ID1, name, email, and phone will be the attributes for customer. Similarly, for product, ID2, name, price, category will be the you may say that attribute for this product entity. Now it comes to relationship. So what relationship it may establish between the customer and the order? So definitely there are multiple type of relationships if you are aware of. There are one-to-one relationship, one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship. If you are not aware, let me recap the thing that one-to-one relationship is nothing but if suppose there is one data into one table is getting mapped to one data of some another table. Hope you are getting the point. After that, one to many is one data into the first table getting mapped to many data. That means suppose if we are having a or customer table, that particular customer can purchase many products, right? Which will be getting tracked into the order table, into which this ID1 is the customer ID, correct? So ID1 will be kept here, and against that ID1 there may be multiple products he can purchase, because one customer can purchase many products. So it is related to, it is having relationship of one to many, correct? So this is how this relationship works. And after that, keys is there. Keys is nothing but you may say that the primary key. And primary key, if you are aware of, and that is the ID1, the unique, you may say the row identifier of this particular customer table, that is ID1, which is only the key into it, right? After that, we are having data types. Data types is very simple, that if suppose ID is there, that will definitely be the integer. Price is there, that will be definitely be the it will be a decimal data type. Category is there, it will be definitely a string data type. So data type we are defining at the time of when we are creating the logical level of the data model. There only we define our data types as well. Now at physical level, we are having a schema. So schema is nothing but, suppose if you you are having your this skeleton in front of you, and that skeleton when getting transformed to the create table statement into SQL I'm talking about right now. So that is the schema, generation of schema, if you are already aware of. So these were some of the key elements into the data modeling. After that, we are having different techniques as well into the data modeling. Since data modeling is the core of whole of the data warehouse. So data modeling, this data modeling, we can apply this data modeling in various ways, right? And there are multiple key techniques as well into our data modeling, that might be entity relationship modeling. After that, very famous and very widely used, that is dimensional modeling, which I will be explaining in each of them in separate videos. After that, unified modeling language is there, data flow diagrams are there, object oriented modeling is there, data vault modeling is there, normalization of whole data modeling, whatever model we have generated right now, so that can be normalized. That means normalization is nothing but the reducing the data redundancy, making the store, whatever we are storing the data, we should store it into optimized form. So all these things are getting uh, taken care into the normalization. So all these things we will be watching into separate videos, these all data modeling techniques. So stay tuned to the channel, and definitely I will be coming up and covering up all the topics available into the data modeling techniques. And this was whole overview today, into which I have just covered up what data modeling is, how we can apply or how we can think of modeling any data, what are levels of it, what are key elements of the data modeling. Moving ahead, I will be covering up data modeling techniques into separate videos. So definitely I will go through all this. So thank you so much for watching the videos, and if you found this video informative, kindly give a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.